Hey y'all! Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, where we are doing some amazing food content for you. We are starting today with an amazing breakfast place called the Loveless Cafe. This is a very famous place. It is also raining a lot. A lot of rain in Nashville. Anyway, we're gonna go in here and see what we've got. This is a motel turned restaurant. A lot of history here, a lot of cool stuff. They are doing food at the top of their game. They've got Famous Biscuits here, famous jams, famous meats, famous fried chicken.
Yeah, just a great, sounds like great traditional Southern breakfast food. So
I can't wait.
Excited.
That's one of my favorite things in the world is a great traditional Southern breakfast. There's not much better in the world. So without further ado, with it being pouring rain out here, we're gonna go in and give you breakfast. Good morning. If you're driving down Highway 100 outside of Nashville and see a neon sign glowing like a beacon of comfort, you found it. Welcome to the Loveless Cafe. For over 75 years, this hasn't just been a restaurant, it's been a pilgrimage for anyone who believes that breakfast is the most important and delicious meal of the day. From the moment you step out of your car, the air carries an unmistakable scent of wood smoke and fresh baked biscuits. It all started back in 1951 when Lon and Annie Loveless began serving up fried chicken and biscuits from their front porch to weary travelers. Business boomed so fast that they turned their home into a motel to keep up with that demand. While the motel rooms are gone, their spirit remains. Today, the old guest rooms have been transformed into a charming village of shops. You can wander through and pick up their world-famous preserves, salt-cured country ham, or even some local Tennessee art or Loveless merch to take a piece of the South home with you. What sets the flavor apart here is authenticity. The Loveless maintains its very own on-site smokehouse where they slow smoke their meats to perfection. It's that dedication to the craft that has earned them a trophy case of national awards and a permanent spot on every Best Breakfast in America list imaginable. From Southern Living to USA Today, the critics agree. This is the gold standard. But don't just take the critics' word for it. As you walk through the lobby, take a look at the walls. You'll find yourself staring at dozens of autographed photos from country music legends, Hollywood stars, and world leaders who have all pulled up a chair for a taste of this legacy. Today on Eating Global, we're joining that long line of happy travelers. Grab a napkin. Things are about to get very buttery. Well, I am so excited. We have stumbled upon another very hospitable restaurant. Thank you all so much for your hospitality in letting us film here and talking to us. Very cool people that run this place, so Loveless Cafe. So look at the biscuits.
That looks great.
Yeah. So this place is really, this is one of the famous things it's known for. So they have what do they say? Peach, blackberry, and currant?
I think so. Yeah.
Was that production crew? Do we have anything? Oh, okay.
Definitely peach, probably
peach.
Blackberry.
I know blackberry, and we'll get the information on the other. But anyway, I say let us dig in. All right, so we have on the table we have salted and unsalted butter. So we'll go obviously for salted. I can already tell these biscuits are they're like crunchy outside, chewy type, fluffy inside.
Yeah, it seems like it's going to be great.
Yeah, and they also smell amazing. Because I've heard so much about the peach, I'm going to start with the peach. Look at that. Oh, which you're going to start with.
I'm also going to start with this one.
Okay, cheers.
Right. Yes, cheers. Yeah, that's
the
really
top.
good.
It doesn't get better than that in terms of peach. The biscuit. Okay.
The biscuit is amazing.
So here's the deal with the biscuit. Do you know it has that saltiness to it, the biscuit? I don't know how to explain that more than it's just like it's crunchy, salty, like
the perfect texture.
It's got so much taste to it. Some biscuits just don't taste like anything. These are like loaded with something amazing. So what happens is these biscuits and the jam just come with your meal. They just come out before everything else, and it's a way to start a meal.
Yeah, that's really good.
Might as well just go ahead and give the old, I think they said blackberry. All three of them are amazing.
Yeah.
They're known for their biscuits for a reason. That's all I can say.
Yeah, perfect texture, perfect flavor.
Yeah. All right. I ordered the country ham, eggs, and pancakes, so I'm feeling it's the Music City Platter. So
I got the chicken and waffle.
Oh, okay. So we have a wide spread of tastes. Okay, cool. Well, good. Okay, here we go.
Here we are.
I am so excited.
Yeah.
So first of all, before we dig into this, let me also mention, it escaped my mind, that the biscuits, the peach jam here, is what actually inspired one of my favorite flavors of ice cream from Jenny's Splendid Ice Cream.
Really?
If you've ever heard of Jenny's, it's a national brand now. Jenny started in Columbus, Ohio, which, to my Columbus folks, hello. But anyway, this is where that flavor came from, the sweet cream and jam biscuits and jam.
Wow,
Sweet
I had
cream
no
peaches
idea.
and biscuits jam from Jenny's.
Which is like one of their best flavors
It's
in my
their
opinion.
best flavor,
Yeah.
and this is where it was inspired. So when Jenny's moved into Nashville, that's this was kind of like
Okay.
that was their special flavor.
Wow.
But anyway, it was for when they expanded into the Nashville market,
Wow.
and they used this as kind of their inspiration for that. Well, anyway, it became a national flavor now. So
Yeah.
so this has hallowed ground for a lot of reasons. But anyway, with that being said, let us dig in. I have the Music City Platter. Like I said, it's got their famous pancakes, their famous country ham, which I love country ham. I've got medium eggs and the cheesy grits. And you have the
Yeah, the chicken and waffles. It's
chicken
got
waffles,
their
which
chicken.
the fried chicken is, of
Yeah.
course, another famous thing. So I think we've got the full
Yeah,
picture
yeah,
here.
absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, let us do. And this comes with red-eye gravy, I think, on the country ham. So let's hit it. First thing I'm going to do is go in for the country ham. Okay. I understand that social media, especially influenced social media and whatnot, a lot of people say like that's the best. You know, I want this to be different. I don't want to always just be saying this, but the channel is specifically for the best of the best, and that's what we're doing here is the best of the best. And this is the best country ham I have ever had.
Wow.
It is so salty, it's so good, and it's so smoky. I mean, if you haven't had country ham, you have got to try country ham. I know for some of our more southern folks, probably country ham is a thing for you, but if you're somewhere else in the world, country ham is a salt-cured smoked ham, which is just one of the best things that you can have for breakfast.
Yeah, and this chicken and waffles, the chicken has really good breading, really good flavor.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a really good combination.
You know, if it's not already a salty enough situation, I add salt to the eggs, pepper, get in there, perfectly cooked medium. So are you a syrup guy? You put syrup on there. Yep.
Yeah, I put syrup on the chicken.
Nope.
This is fantastic.
You got a juicy like syrup soaked in there now.
Yes.
Yeah. So now I'm going to go in and try the country ham dipped in the red-eye gravy. That's incredible. Believe it or not, red-eye gravy, it's a southern thing. It's made with coffee and drippings from the meat. So I don't know which meat they're making that out of, but yeah. Amazing. Cheesy grits. Amazing. Now, I like my pancakes swimming in butter and syrup. I need them to be a life raft on a sea of turbulent syrup and butter. And then here goes the warm syrup on there. Now, they sell their country ham and the pancake mix over in the store we were at, so might have to stop back by there and roll some of that. And it's just the best of the best. So how's the waffle itself?
It's good. Yeah, it's got a good flavor, good batter.
It looks like it's got a good texture, like it's perfectly, like it's got that little bit of,
Yeah.
yeah, it's something perfect, yeah. I think we've hit through everything. Oh, and may I add, let me do a check here. So the syrup is warm, some warm grape syrup, I don't know. So it's no things missed. It all hits the beat every single splat. So, and it's good coffee too.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
This is a good time. Yeah, just, it seems like traditional food, traditional Southern food, but they do it all really well. They use all the best just versions of all those things. So, yeah.
I mean, because of the high level of ingredients and the high attention to detail in every little component, I would say this is the apex of breakfast.
Yeah.
Especially the Southern breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and might I add, the atmosphere is just fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
It feels almost like old farmhouse
Yeah,
vibe.
absolutely.
And of course, the setting, though, is an old hotel. So this was a motel with the M, motel with the M. Little countryscape. Amazing. All these, every time we do this, it ends up in me being in pain.
Yeah.
And we have a full day of eating to do.
Yeah.
Nashville is a place where the major leagues play.
Yeah, tons of great stuff. Yeah, this was fantastic. I think my favorite thing were the biscuits and all the...
So definitely the two highlights for me is the daggone country ham.
Yeah.
That was unbelievable, and the biscuits.
Yeah.
And so Emily, the manager here, which by the way, shout out to Emily, she's unbelievable. Just amazing. You do an amazing thing here, and you're so hospitable. Thank you so much. She gave us a bunch of information, and so cool. I want to clear up a couple things. So the jams, it's blackberry, peach, and strawberry.
Yeah.
So the blackberry, I was saying currant, I don't know why, but it's not currant at all. It's blackberry, peach, and strawberry, all of which are amazing.
Yeah.
The peach is probably my favorite.
I think mine's probably the strawberry.
Okay. I mean, it would be. You could argue. I could become the guy that says peach is strawberry's the favorite.
Yeah.
I don't know. The reason I love peach.
Yeah, they're all really good.
And so I cheated a little bit, and when we were over at the store, I looked at the ingredients for the peach jam.
Oh, okay.
Guess what it is?
Peaches?
It's peaches and sugar.
Okay,
that's the
crazy.
ingredients. It's like
wow. You can tell, yeah.
So we're not talking about all the little weird chemicals that most jams have. This is peaches.
Yeah.
Who would have thought? So anyway, the country ham and the peach jam and the biscuits for me were like the tops. The pancakes, however, are as good as they're gonna get. Also, Kira, our server, yeah, I mean, great. So that's a theme that we see here, right? It's amazing service, hospitable service. It's about hospitality. You feel like you're part of the family when you come to these kind of places that are just operating at the highest apex of food, right? So anyway, that translates down into them caring about their food, them caring about their guest experience. I can't score that anything but 10 out of 10 or 11 out of 10. Yeah, what do you think?
Oh yeah, no, this was good. You can tell the batter is good, and the waffle, just the breading on the chicken is really good. So, just the best version of this kind of breakfast that you could have.
Yeah, I would agree completely. We'll see outside. We've come over here to the smokehouse so we can lean on something. This was amazing.
It was.
I think we mentioned at the table that the highlights were obviously the biscuits and the peach jam for me, and the country ham was unbelievable. The smokehouse here, all the meats, I was talking to Emily, the manager, all the meats that they have are smoked right here, right beside the restaurant. I mean, how cool is that?
Yeah.
I mean, you're doing something special when it's like
right here.
It smells amazing too. Oh my gosh, the smell is just something else. You just smell the smoke and the wonderful meats everywhere you go. Where we ate, I did confirm that was the house, that was where the family lived that owns the motel, and then surrounding the house there is the rooms, which are now turned into shops and whatnot. So really cool.
No, I mean, I remember them saying that there was no time in between right after it was a hotel, then immediately it just turned to a restaurant.
1988?
1980, I think.
1980, it was something 1980-ish.
Yeah.
And then right from a hotel to a restaurant, the family. So the Loveless family. So they're doing good stuff here.
Yeah.
So anyway, listen, thank you so much for watching Eating Global. Certainly appreciate it. Hang out with us more. If you'd like to see this, like and subscribe. We would love to bring you more food from around the world, or at least from Nashville.
Yes.
So we'll see you next time. Thanks so much. Take care.